Hello, welcome to my channel, and today I would like to properly start this test of merging tiny dungeons and forbidden lands. Um, One thing that I need to state here as well is basically the goal that I have for this um, session, and not only for the session but for this experiment. So uh, I would say that this is a test. So I could have some kind of role playing, but my main goal here would be see if this merging would work properly. And of course, an additional goal that I need to have in all my adventures is having fun. So this is one thing that I need to keep in mind, and I would like to state, just because someone could say, oh, you're not doing so much role playing, it's not a good story or something like this. Yes, it could happen. However, my intention here is exactly to just see if this idea works or not. And let me see here. We were in this map. Let me bring the map. We were here in this map, and our adventurers, Lucius and Yvonne, they've heard about this legend, and they think that if they find this powerful artifact, they could sell it for a good profit and maybe be rich. However, the only thing that they know is basically a song that they heard during a party in an inn in this village, small village. I would say that they recently arrived at this village. They stayed here for a couple of days. Maybe they came from the north and they are new to this region. They heard this song, they heard about this legend. They met this treasure hunter that said that this is not a legend, this is something that really exists. And yeah, but suddenly they couldn't find the treasure hunter again. But they heard that the treasure hunter moved to another city called Waterfield, and they would like to go there now. By following the rules of Forbidden Lands, we are able to move 2 hexes per quarter. We are in the first quarter, meaning that we are in the morning. So if we move 2, we are going still to be in the morning and switching to the day quarter. So let's see what we should do. In order to move from one quarter to another, let me just remove this. What we need to do is define who is going to take the lead, who is going to be the leading, and I think as we need to roll a survival check for this, I think the Lucius has this survivalist trait, meaning that he has an advantage. So I think that he is the best character to be in this role. So let's just do this. So I'm going from this hex. Let me just enable this thing. From this hex to this one here, and now I need to roll 3d6 and see the results. Oh, okay, 2 successes, meaning that he succeeded on leading the way, so we could reach this new hex. And once we are in this new hex, I've created this table here based on the Book of Beasts. It's in a beta version, but it has some kind of solo rules there, and I just got an inspiration from this, and I need to roll 1d6 to see which one of these tables I'm going to use for random encounters. So let's just roll 1d6 right now, and it is a 4, meaning that I need to go to the Game Master Guide or go to the Book of Beasts. I'm going to the Game Master Guide, and there I need to roll on that table. Let me see. So I need to roll 2d6 once again, and actually let me just go back to my scene and roll 2d6. Let's see, I got a 2 and a 1, and a 2 and a 1. We are in a forest, so no encounters. Let me make this a little bit bigger. 2 and a 1 in a forest, no encounters. So they had a good moment. Sorry, I didn't show the results in the end. As I roll 2 and a 6, it means in a forest, no encounters. So yeah, they move it from this hex to this hex with no problem. We are still in the morning, and now they can start planning on moving from this hex to this another hex. Maybe they are following the road and with no issue at all. So I'm going to draw these once again. So they are moving, meaning that we need to change these to day now, and I need to roll 3d6 again for leading the way. And I had 2 successes, so no problem. But as once again we reached another hex, I need to roll a d6, and I got a 3, meaning that I'm going to roll again on that table, and I got a 4 and a 1 in a forest. We have this first encounter here. So if I go to the first encounter, it says it all happens almost imperceptibly. At first, all sounds die down, and the only thing that can be heard is your own small talk. Then you get the feeling that the hair of the backs of your necks rises up, as if the air is filled with some strange energy. Finally, you see it, the crimson mist slowly flowing above the ground towards you, the blood mist. Okay. By reading the description of this event, I see that it is really attached to the setting of Forbidden Lands. And as I said, we are not using the setting, but we could get the idea here. I'm going to use the Oracle to answer some questions first. So let's just envision the scene right now. So they are in this road through the forest, trying to reach this other village called Waterfield. And suddenly this mist appears, and it is everywhere. They just stop and said, "What is it?" Lucius asks this, and Yvonne says, I have no idea. And I think that Lucius just uh, grabbed his sword, waiting for some kind of attack. And in a similar way, Yvonne grabs her bow, and they turn their back to each other, trying to cover every direction. And the only thing that they can see is this mist surrounding them. So I'm going to ask the oracle, does this mist cause harm? And I'm going to roll 2d6. The first number is going to be the yes, and the second number, the second die is the no. Let's see. Yes, it causes harm. I got a 6 and a 4. Okay, so I think they stay there just waiting for an attack, but then this mist just somehow affect them. In the description of this event, it says that it's some kind of mind effect. So I didn't roll actually the stress for them. So I'm going to do this right now in just a minute. Okay, so now they have their stress points, and I would say that each one of them just get 1 damage as kind of mind damage. And they feel this uh, uh, thing in their mind. And I think that the first thing that Yvonne will say is, Lucius, we need to run. We need to try to move away from this mist. And I think that Yvonne just tried to grab Lucius' hand and try to run to avoid this mist. So I'm going to roll 2d6 just to see if Yvonne can try to can find a spot or a way of going out from this mist. 2d6, and she has 1 success. So she just grabbed her brother's hands and she just run out of this mist. And they had to leave the road, of course. They have no clue why this happened, and yeah, but they are just relieved that they could escape this really strange mist. I would say that during this run, they would get another damage, or another stress damage, and they would be now out of this mist, strange mist, no clue, no idea. But now they are safe. So we are in the day, and by the rules, we can use the hike move at least 2 times a day, twice a day. And as we just did this once, just to move 2 hexes, we can do one continue with our hike to reach the city. And in order to do that, I will just first draw. And now I'm going to lead the way first by rolling survivalist, 3d6, and I got a success, and it means that we could successfully reach this city. I think that we can just arrive into this city with no issue at all. I just got the information regarding this city here. So this is Little Waterfield. We already rolled that it has about 300 inhabitants. There you have a smith, a temple, a tavern, and an inn. The village is known for its well-brewed beer, but currently has a problem with slave trade. An interesting oddity about Little Waterfield is its wandering cattle. Okay, so we have animals um, freely moving through the city. I think the place was founded some 1,100 years ago, before the Blood Mist. Little Waterfield is currently ruled by a Pickering trader. Okay. And I think the first thing that they would like to do here is try to find the treasure hunter. So I think that they would go to the inn, maybe, or to the tavern. And it says the tavern, the Lead and Spoon Tavern. Jester is making fun of the local ruler. The house specialty is fried grease bread. There is an exhausted horse carrier sitting in the corner. Okay, so I think they are just going to the tavern. They were hit in their mind for this mist. They are confused, but they are still trying to find this treasure hunter, and maybe someone from this tavern heard about it, or saw him, or something like this. So let's see. The first thing, they go to this tavern, and I will ask if they go to the tavern. I think, yeah, is the treasure hunter there? I have no clue. I would say just 50%. And the answer is no. No. They go into this tavern. They look around. They cannot see this treasure hunter. They do not know his name, and actually they are not aware of anything else about this treasure hunter, because he was in a dark corner in this party. So I believe that they just go to this tavern, and they go to they ask for a beer, and they try to talk to some people. And I think they would try, as Yvonne has this charismatic trait, I think she would try to approach people, and she would ask about this legend, if they heard about this legend, about this powerful artifact. Maybe someone from here knows about it. So let's just roll 3d6, and she failed. Okay, so she tried to approach people there, but as there is this jester making jokes, people are laughing, people are drinking. Although it's not night, right? It's still day. It is still day. We just moved it in the morning, and here was day, so I would say it's midday. So, and people are drinking. For some reason, people are drinking there, and I don't think that there is a party or something, but I think that, yeah, people they are just ignoring her, or she tried, but yeah, with no success. She doesn't find anyone that could help them. So I think they spend some time here. Maybe they ask if there is a available room for the night to rest, and I would say that they would stay in the city for a while. So is there a room available here? And the answer is no. There is no even room, but I think it is said that, oh, there is a inn on the other side of the village, so go there, and there you might find something. So they would move from the Lead and Spoon Tavern to the Sweet Sparrow Inn. And when they arrive at the Sweet Sparrow, there is a big fireplace. The house specialty is fiery spice wine. A closer look at the guest reveals a dust traveler sitting alone. I think this is the treasure hunter. So they just go to this inn, and yeah, I think this is him. So, but they didn't see him. They didn't see him immediately. They reached this inn, and they go to the innkeeper, and they say, yeah, I'm not going to roleplay everything right now, but they ask for a room, and as it is an inn, I believe that there is a room for them, so they paid for this room. It's going to be 1 gold each. So they pay for their room, and I think they stay there for a while, trying to decide what would be the next step. Maybe Yvonne asks once again, maybe to this innkeeper, or maybe there are other people. Are there other people, other adventures there in this inn? Let's see. I will roll, and the answer is no. No. And actually, by using recluse rules, I just forgot about this. The answer is no, but as both numbers are below 3, it's no, but. Okay, so there is no adventures there, but there is this guy, strange guy, in the corner. And when they see, immediately Lucius says, Yvonne, that's him, the treasure hunter. And Yvonne says, oh, great, let's talk to him. And both Lucius and Yvonne approach this guy. And my question to Doroku is just basically, is this guy friendly? And the answer is yes, but yes, he's friendly but suspicious. Does he remember of these two? He remembers, and he's suspicious about them. Okay, and I think I know the reason for that. So the guy is there, sitting alone once again. And then Lucius and Yvonne approach him. Hi. Do you remember us? And I believe he was eating something or drinking something, and just he stops and look at them and says, yes, what do you want? Oh, I'm glad that we could find you. We were thinking about this legend. What legend? What are you talking about? The legend in the other city where we met. We've heard this song, and you said that it wasn't actually a legend, that was true, that there is this powerful artifact, right? You told this. And I think he says, I have no idea what you are talking about. And I think they will try to see if this guy is telling the truth. So both, I would roll just one. wants to see. And as I can't see any reason for them to have an advantage on this roll, I'm just going to roll 2d6. And it's a success. So I would say that Lucius is confusing about this. Like, but Yvonne can see that this guy is lying. Yvonne remembers that this guy was a little bit drunk in that party. So maybe he said something that he already regret of saying. And Yvonne says, "You are lying. I know you are lying. But I'm not sure why. You told us that that wasn't a legend. That was truth. Why would you lie to us?" And then Lucius says, "You're right. Okay, so are you going after this artifact by yourself?" And I think it's likely, right? So let's roll 3d6. Maybe he will. Maybe this is his mission. He's doing this, but he just told to these two young people, and now he regretted about this. Let's see if he is looking for it. Is he looking for it? And the answer is no. But he's not looking for it. Okay, but if he's not looking for it and he was lying about this, let me think. Maybe he's worried. He's worried and he's not looking for it anymore. Maybe he did, but he couldn't find anything. Maybe he failed on finding it. Yeah. And now he kind of do not believe that this is true. Right? Does it sound right? I think so. So Yvonne just says, "Please, tell us what's going on." And I'm going to roll for her charismatic trait right now just to see if this guy tells something. Whoa. Critical success. She rolled 666, so this guy will tell everything to her. Everything, definitely. But it's going to happen in the next session. For now, I'm going just to finish this. I don't want to have big sessions. So let's just skip this as it right now. So I hope you like it. And once again, if you have any idea that you would like to share, just put in the comments. If you see that something can be improved, tell me as well. If you see that this is good enough, I would like to hear it too. That's it. Thank you. See you next time. Bye bye.